guys, what are we filming?
Netflix.
Shooting with the
Netflix?
Yes.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. I hope you're all super well. Today's video is going to be about shooting technique. To be more precise, shooting with your laces. So I got asked by a couple of mates to do a video on how to shoot a ball with power. Alright? So I want to share with you the 5 tips that helped me improving my shooting skills. And these 5 tips are your run up, your planting foot, where you should hit the ball, which part of your foot you should hit the ball with, the follow through. By learning and practicing these 5 tips, you'll be able to score goals like this. So let's get started. Alright guys, so tip number 1 when you're striking the ball with your laces is the run up. It's a really important part of the process. When you're going to strike the ball, you don't want to run straight to the ball. If you run straight to the ball, you don't have the right angle to twist your foot, point your toes down, and you don't have that proper connection with the ball. So what you want to do, it's actually position the body just a step to the side of the ball, and then you want to do the run up, have a better connection with your foot on the ball. Alright guys, so tip number 2, it's your planting foot. What you want to do, you got to make sure that your planting foot is not, when you run up, it's not too close to the ball, and that, stops you from connecting with the ball the way you want. And you want to make sure that your planting foot is also not too far away from the ball, because then you are not connecting with it again the way you want to. Alright, so what you want to do is run up to the ball in an angle, like I said in tip 1, and position and plant your foot about 10 centimeters away from the ball, like that, and then have your shot. Alright guys, so tip number 3, when striking the ball with your laces, I want to show you where you should hit the ball at. So if you come closer, there's 2 things you want to avoid. You don't want to hit the ball too low, because it's going to make the ball go over the crossbar, and you don't want that. And you can't hit the ball too high. That's just going to send the ball low on the ground to the keeper, and it's easier for the keeper to save it. So what you want to try doing is hit the ball right in the middle of the ball, right here, the bigger area, and then you have a better shot and more chances to score. Guys, tip number 4, and for me this is the most important tip of all, it's how to lock your ankle. Okay, so what I mean by that is, to lock your ankle, you want to point your toes down and lock your ankle right here, making it very, very hard. So when you strike the ball, it's a harder strike. Okay, so look at my foot, and you want to keep your foot locked like that throughout the whole shot until the ball leaves your foot. You don't want to let your ankle go soft before you hit the ball or just after you hit it. You need to keep your ankle like that throughout the whole shot. The reason why I think this one is the most important tip I can give you all today is because if you have a soft ankle when shooting a ball, you will not generate the power you want. Even if your run up is not good enough, if your planting foot is not good enough, you can still sometimes get a good shot off if your ankle is locked. I can't stress this enough, guys, because there's so many times that my body position wasn't right, but because my ankle was locked, I could still score a goal, I could still hit the target. Your shot is very different when you have your ankle locked. It's solid as a rocket. So what happens is, if you have it locked, it's much harder hitting the ball. Have a look. My last tip number 5, is going to be the follow through. Okay, so it's really, really important that you follow through when you have a shot, and you're also going to land on the opposite foot. So I'm going to run up towards the ball, I'm going to plant my foot, I'm going to have a shot, I will follow through, and I'm going to land on the opposite foot. That's all 5 steps, really, really important for you to learn and to practice. All these 5 steps combined will give you a powerful shot. Remember guys, it's not about smashing the ball as hard as you can, it's about the technique. You see players with big legs kicking the ball not as hard as Neymar, for instance, because it's not about how big and how strong you are. It's about the connection with the ball and the technique itself. Guys, so just an extra very, very important tip that I nearly forgot to mention about your body position when striking the ball with your laces is you don't want to run to the ball and lean back. So So what I mean by that is, when you approach the ball and it's time to make contact with it, you don't want to lean back. That's just going to send the ball over the crossbar, and we don't want that, right? So instead of doing that, you need to make sure that your body's leaning forward over the ball. So chest over the ball. That'll help the ball to stay low, right? So I'll show you an example. And a bad example. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you all liked this video, and I hope this video can help you all improve your shooting skills, and hopefully all goalkeepers will have a really difficult time saving your shots from now on. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.